So we have with us Mike and Gene.
Yes.
Yes. So you've got the product right there. I guess you can sort of lift it up and show. Anyways, just tell me about the power wire and what it's all about and why we need it.
Well, it's the first amplified guitar cable, and it drives sound and tone like no passive. Oh, okay. It drives. It's a first amplified guitar cable, and it drives sound and tone like no passive cable does. It's got some very interesting frequency ranges that it has covered from the very bottom end to the high end. It drives signal like no other cable.
So do you see it? Is it like a little mini booster signal? Like if you're playing a Les Paul, is it going to make that humbucker sound fatter? Is that the idea?
Yes, it'll make the humbucker sound quite a bit fatter. It's a boost, and it's significant in terms of the spectrum. From the low end to the high end, because it's an amplifier, it overcomes degradation in the cable from capacitance, and that improves the frequency response throughout the cable range.
So there's an actual amplifier built into the cable?
Yes, there is. There's amplifier and 2 watch batteries that last a year, and that performance improves the overall signal going through the cable.
It's so interesting. I mean, do you see this? Is this good for other sort of digital things too? I mean, like keyboards, or you guys see it as primarily for guitar players?
It's good for any instrument that has a passive output that's not already pre-amplified. There's guitars, there's violins, there's fiddles, there's lots of passive piezo pickups in different instruments. For all of those, it's an excellent amplification and improvement device.
So I'm assuming this is especially good for people that are sort of working those big stages, like if you have to have 30 feet of cable, it'll maintain the integrity of your sound.
Absolutely. In fact, we've driven 100 feet of cable with very low degradation. It sounds as good. It sounds better than the standard cable. It's very much an improvement for long length applications.
So how did you guys start? When did the company start, and how did you come up with this idea?
Well, we started in 2007. We were investigating ideas on how to improve cable sound and response. We had several ideas. We settled on an amplifier in the jack with watch batteries, and we focused on the design for low power, so for long battery life. We also focused on an amplifier design that would be as clean as possible, and we also focused on ways that improved the amplifier on the high end, the frequency, and the low end range. And we found ways to add distortion and subharmonic boost to the amplifier as effects. So we actually call it an effects cable in a sense.
I mean, are you guys, how did you even come up with this idea? Are you a guitar player or somebody in your company that was just dissatisfied with the sound?
Well, we are, we're sort of fly-by-night guitar players. We enjoy just, playing the blues like everybody else, a few licks here and there. We're basically engineers that were looking to improve audio in the guitar world.
Have you had any, do you have any famous friends that are using this, that are endorsing the cables?
We do. Royal Bliss has been using our products for the last 4 years. We have worked with Australian Pink Floyd, who's evaluated the products. We have a variety of people who have tested and have posted a variety, some very good comments on our website and so forth.
Yeah, I think that everybody that plays it, they're very surprised, because when you play a passive cable every day, you get very used to its sound, and so even a very high-end cable can sound awesome to you until you plug it in next to one of these, and it's very eye-opening how much difference the sound is. More dynamics, more range, more punch, and it's just surprising. People dig in harder on their guitar after they've plugged it into one of these and don't like to switch back. It's been gratifying to watch that.
I mean, does it color the sound at all, or you guys work hard on keeping it?
So we have the 0 dB, the CB0, and the CB6 are both clean boosts. They keep the spectrum as pure as possible. It's literally what's coming from your coils to the best representation you can get. We do have the option of adding distortion, and we have a TS09 cable that does that, and the Super Sizzle bass boost cable also colors the sound, but those are genuinely designed effects. The other two are preserve the coil sound exactly the way it's coming out.
Well, it turns out that I guess I need one of these cables after all.
We hope you'll try it, definitely. Come by. You can demo them right here. So.
Yeah, you know, I play all sorts of different instruments. I play like guitar and fiddle and mandolin, and it would probably be good for all of those instruments too.
Absolutely. We've got a pedal steel in the booth, and people playing that. We've got a cigar box guitar. Somebody brought by a fiddle actually yesterday. Yeah.
We've had fiddle players that have played it.
Yeah, because you lose all sorts of harmonics, you know, when you're playing, and you're always searching for ways to try to get that back.
Absolutely.
Yep.
Yes, definitely.
Okay, well, guys, thank you so much for coming by.
Thank you,
and
Brett.
Thank you.
Again, you know, look it up. Power wire cables. What's your URL?
www.rmtonetech.com.
Oh, I'm glad I asked, because everybody's going to look for power wire.
Right.
Yeah.
rmtonetech.com.
Okay, thank you guys.
Thank you,
Appreciate
Brad.
it.
Thank you.